guys, it's me again. I'm here to play Disney Dreamlight Valley. I thought I'd sort of take you around what I do in the morning just before I go to work. This is my character. As you can see, kind of, she's dressed in like very much Rapunzel like hairstyle, backpack, dress. And as you can see, I have been doing a lot of pumpkin farming, just enough to make enough money to live comfortably in this game.
The valley is becoming such a special
I
place.
need a gardening buddy. You are the chosen one today. In fact, you're just closest. Right, come here, come on. So what we're going to do is push her into that fence, if I can, which is always the challenge. Come on, get in. In. And in! Perfect. Now we need to put the other end up, as you can see, I'm very top. And then shut that, and then sensitive. Lock her in. Sorry, Minnie, no hard feelings, but you do my head in. Perfect. Right, let's start harvesting. I do that, it's a tip that I was very much not really sure I wanted to do at first, but I found when I've been trying to harvest, and it comes up with the golden, they've been in the way, and I've missed out on loads of them, and I just got to the point of being so annoyed that I now lock them in, you know? I don't do it for any others, it's literally just my gardening and harvesting my pumpkins. Because quite frankly, I don't really mind them in other instances. It's not, I don't lose out on anything. Like this, for example. This really does my head in. They used to block, and now my pet's blocking me. Stupid pet. That doesn't usually happen. That's really annoying. I mean, I still got some extras. They're not too bad. But they would do that. And thankfully, because she's a level 10, like my friendship with her is level 10, it means that she's not going to try and level up when that golden opportunity comes up. Because that also stops you from being able to harvest. Because it like times out when they're like doing their little chat and you're getting your reward. And it's incredibly annoying. But thankfully, as I said, she is a level 10, so I don't have to panic. Yep, I know there's an orb there.
Wow,
like
you are really getting this.
Didn't know I'm playing on Nintendo Switch, and to be honest, it's been really, really glitchy. Like when I first got this game, I would do an orb and sometimes it would freeze, and I would have to shut it down and load it back up again. With the latest updates, it means I can play it and it doesn't really give up as quickly. It still has its errors, don't get me wrong, there's still a few glitches here and there, but overall it's just so much smoother. I don't have it, like before, I used to have to shut it down like nearly every hour, and it got to the point where I was saving like any time I left someone's house, or any time I was doing anything, and it just used to really, it was so annoying. I understand it's a game, like it's not a finished game, I get that, but it was just so infuriating. Okay, drop the goodies, come on. Way, got it. Right, now we're collectible. If you don't collect them straight away, you have to like individually press A and pick all of them up, and I feel like that will take genuinely forever. I feel right in my way this morning. Well, technically this afternoon, if we're going to be exactly correct. That's another thing, do not time travel, it destroys your game. I think some people have been lucky, but do you really want to test that theory? Do you really want to be the one that it doesn't work for, you know? And there's always some trapped up there that I'm just far too lazy to move the corner of them. So, you know, that's fine. I accept it. Okay, so I've picked all of the pumpkins up, so the next step is to replant them all. I've got an individual pumpkin seed chest just because I am lazy and I bulk buy them, so that, you know, when I have this money, I just do it. It's quicker, easier. I don't have to keep going to the Forgotten Lands every time I need more pumpkin seeds, and I'll stock up like once a week, and I'll fill like nearly both those chests here, which is kind of insane to think about. I was so poor at one point in this game that I could not even afford to like buy a dress from Scrooge's store, but now I'm really lucky, like now I've done this. It feels a little bit like cheating. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but it doesn't, I guess it's similar to like the turnips in Animal Crossing. I guess it's a similar thing to that, and I don't know. I don't know if that's why it feels a bit like cheating. It's not cheating. And I used to harvest a lot more pumpkins than this. I used to have like a whole thing, but it was just ugly, so I tore it down. And I don't really care like how much money I have. I think I have about 2 million currently, so I'm like, I'm not one of those that needs like 10 million, you know? I'm fine with just the 2. As long as I can shop comfortably and buy furniture comfortably, because I'm trying to theme my house a little bit so each room is like themed to the film. So my living room's going to be Rapunzel themed, for example, or there's a Little Mermaid room, there's a Frozen room, there's a Monsters Inc. room. I just think it's a really fun idea. I know some people combine them, but I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. The thought of that stresses me out a little bit, so not really what I want to do. But as you can see, this takes forever. Sometimes I'm blessed and it rains while I'm doing this, which is great, but today I'm not that blessed, which kind of sucks. I might as well pick that up. Oh, okay, you're not going to let me pick it up, rude. First of all. It just does this sometimes. It just, I don't know, it's probably everyone. You know, it's not a polished game, so you've got to accept stuff for what it is. I've been really lucky, to be fair. I haven't had, like, some people have had glitches where their things have disappeared for some reason, and I've not had anything like that. There was one point that I was literally exiting, like, any building, and my Switch would just give up. It would, like, come up with an error message saying, this has been shut down. Which was really infuriating. Like, this was happening like every time I left anywhere. So I had to sort of, thankfully this started popping up just before the Scar update. So I didn't have to deal with it very long, but it's still just annoying, you know? I paid for this game like knowing it's completely not finished, and you know, they're still adding loads to it. And I still haven't technically finished, like I haven't leveled up with everyone. As you can see on the left, I'm doing Eric's level 10 quest, or like friendship level 10 quest currently. It's just the iron ores, they're really hard to collect. They're not as easy to find as like anything else. Like, just like Minnie's friendship level 10 quest was an absolute nightmare. It literally took me like, I want to say 3-4 weeks for me to finish that one. Always like to eat these. They're quick and easy. I collect a lot of them. You'll see where I collect them from in a minute, but I think I'm going to have to sell some stuff before I go ahead and do that one. But I just need to finish my pumpkins, water the pumpkins, and then the next step would probably be to go to Scrooge's shop. I love looking in there every day and hoping that I get something new, because at this point I do have quite a lot of stuff. And I didn't play this, you know, I didn't buy this game when they first came out with it. I bought this, I think, in October. So I bought it literally, I think, just before the Pixar Fest event finished. Which I didn't really know that, to be fair. I kind of just, I sat and thought about it, and then I just sort of bit the bullet. Because I love Animal Crossing, and I love Disney, I collect Disney, so it felt like the right decision to make. As you can see from my other videos, I do love Animal Crossing. And there's a lot of elements that reminds me of Animal Crossing, you know? So I think it's really interesting. You know, it's a very farming, relaxing game, but that's not the focal point. Which is what makes, I think that's why it's just become a bit more alive than Animal Crossing. Because Animal Crossing's just been a little bit dead. Especially with Nintendo saying they're not doing any more updates. It doesn't really make you want to play it, you know? I log in and do my daily stuff, and like, that's it. It's just kind of, I don't really mess about with it. So as I said, the next step is Scrooge's shop, which is right here, as you can see from my decorating. Sometimes I struggle to get in there. sometimes I'm not very good at steering my character. Okay, let's hope and pray that there's something good. I can guarantee there's going to be at least something I have. Oh, come on. Thank you. Okay, I already have that. That's a cool jacket. That's a monster
Good day, dear.
Yeah.
Whoa!
To be fair, if I do
Remember,
have something
time
already,
is money.
it's not a loss. Ooh.
Hello.
A Cinderella window. I don't have this. Cinderella's my
Goodbye
favourite
now.
princess. I don't think I mentioned that. Is anything really worth it? No. That has been there for like a week now and it's doing my head in, but I don't want to buy it because it's ugly. I already have that sofa. I already have that map, like rug thing, and I already have that as well. What's this side? I already have that. Ooh, a blue bow.
Oh, greetings, neighbour.
So, ears is what I meant to say.
Bye-bye now.
Really, I'm still half.
Hello.
Ooh.
Aye.
At this point, I'm kind of just buying everything. I don't think I have those
Oh,
though.
greetings, neighbour.
If I do,
Oh,
I have them again. You know, it is what it is. Okay, perfect. So the next step for me is going to, when the character loads. Oh, come on. Sometimes it's a little slow, as you can see. It's just like that in general. So
I've got
now
your
we
back.
use in my way. As you can see, I haven't really decorated my meadow very much. I've just sort of moved some houses around, but I think it could be fun to do a decorate with me for that. So let me know if you want that. You know, comment down below. That would be fun.
This
to know
valley
whether
is the
you guys
most
would want me to do that or
amazing
not.
place I've ever seen.
So there's my Moana ship. I'm gonna sell some stuff first so I can actually pick everything up.
How's it going?
Okay, so let's see. Don't need those, or those, or those, or those. We keep all of our gems. I don't need to sell them to make money anymore, so I just sort of keep them to store away. So I don't really feel the need to. And same with the fish, to be honest with you. I've been, as you can see, I had so much Dreamlight at this point. Hell. But Moana's fully upgraded. Everything is fully upgraded. So it means I can get 20 fish. And I don't really think, I do keep a hold of like the seaweed. And I do, in those chests next to where you pick stuff up from her, I do like stockpile fish. It's quite hard to get. But I literally have like 20 million of every fish. So at this point I just sell them to make space. I don't need that many, you know.
Howdy.
So let's sell again. I really need to sort my inventory out. Oh, clicking too quickly. Okay, so that's done.
Whoa.
Cool, leave me alone. I kind of just ignore what people are saying there, to be fair. I just skip through quite quickly. So, next step is to collect our fruit. And what I did, although it took me forever because my Switch kept crashing, I placed all of everything together. It just really simplifies it to me. I don't know like how everyone else is like where they've been putting them. As you can see, I'm lazy picking the orbs up. I just like moving it all here. I just find it easier. It meant that I was picking it all up a lot more as well. Oh. Oh, I kept the title. I thought it was the golden where you can get extra stuff, which is the only problem when you do it like this. You can't really see that. You kind of have to go by sound alone, and unfortunately, the wind is a very strong sound. So it makes it kind of hard to know if you've got it. A lot of the time I do miss it a little bit. It's just sometimes hard to know. And I don't do it with a buddy because I don't need the money for it anymore. As big-headed as that is. I have so much of it now that like I'm not bothered. I'd rather just pick it for the sake of it and like sell it again to make space. I don't really need it. I already collected all those. I should probably pick these up. We'll do it with you guys. Instead of being lazy, I'll pick them up. Ooh, a memory. That looks like that's frozen. A lot of them for me are just coins at this point. You know, when you don't have a memory like that. That happens a lot. Okay. So the next step is going to go to Wally's garden. Oh, there's a pumpkin there. How did I miss you? What? Perfect. Okay. So the next step for me will be going to Wally's garden and picking all of his goods. Because this would be the sort of time he'll have it all there ready for me to go get. As you can see, there's a chest here because I like to just put it all away. I don't need to sell it. And it just beats me having to do it, you know, grow the stuff myself. I'm lazy in that regard. I just like to do it quickly, you know. Okay, so I need to sell some stuff again because I need to sort my inventory out. It's all over the show. Are we doing that surprise? I think you'll find that's a no. My CVs because you just never know when you're gonna need it at this point.
Works for me.
I stockpile quite a lot of stuff like flowers, food, and because before I leveled everyone up, I used to see the characters for the day and see like what their favourite gifts were for the day to level them up a little bit quicker. Obviously, as I said, because I've already leveled everyone up, I don't really do that anymore. Which is fine by me. It was kind of hard to... I had to start writing it all down because I forget. You know? So I don't entirely mind it that much. It speeds up my morning. And this, I do this just before work, just to quickly check in, grab my little bits, you know, especially with the fish coming, it'll be back by the next time I come back on, and quickly check Scrooge's shop, because I usually just want to go in, grab some stuff and go back out again. That sounds like Goofy. And his weird noises. I think he must be fishing. Where is he? Oh, he's there. And stupidly, I didn't put him in my fishing buddy when I joined, because I didn't really know what was going on. I wish we could change that sort of thing, but unfortunately we can't. It'd be nice if they add that later in though. And I must admit I'm a little bit lazy with the nightfall up. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. It's not really a necessity. I just kind of find it boring, especially when you sometimes get a task to clear them and sort my inventory out. Sometimes I'm very lazy and I don't. But all of my chests are like themed. So like these first two are literally and solely gems and nothing else. And I don't think all the gems fit in anymore. Like that one I think must be for the other chest. And some of them I have so many of them that they have to sit in another chest as well. Okay, so it's clearly not a gem I have. I don't know. Doesn't like me for some reason. I'm trying to complete Eric's mission or like quest. I don't think that's happening. He needs a lot of iron. And as you can see, I've been slowly chipping away. But I think it's going to take me a lot longer than I realise, to be honest. Which kind of sucks, but hey, that's what the game is for. I'm sometimes a bit too lazy with the flowers. I do tend to leave them. And another tip I like to do is buy all of Remy's like items in here and put them in this chest, so that when I'm cooking, because when you cook you can like pull stuff from chests, it just speeds it all up, and I have that spare money where I can just buy loads of something. So this was a quick way of boosting people up. So we've got a grilled fish entree and a veggie. And to be honest, I don't really bother. Again, you do get paid for it, but I just can't be bothered. So these are what I was talking about. I like to buy loads of these and put them in a chest outside, just for ease, you know. Yeah, so that's sort of it. I don't mine or anything like that. I do that in the evenings when I'm watching something, you know, just because it's easier to grab loads of stuff and to gather resources than it is to, like, you know, spend time concentrating on doing it. You don't really need to concentrate when you do it, to be honest. And yeah, so that's it. Let me know if there's any other Disney Dreamlight videos you want me to do, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss.